Hello, hello, hello. This is Cheryl Pullins from iCoachWomen.com. Here at iCoachWomen.com, it is our mission to provide tools, strategies, and support to entrepreneurial and professional women to help them use their gifts, create a life they love, and release their awesome to the world. You can find out more information at iCoachWomen.com, where you are empowered to release your awesome. I want to share with you about my upcoming book, What Every Diva Must Know About Starting Her Own Business. It's the modern woman's guide to building a stellar brand from scratch. You can find out more, or you can order your copy at Amazon.com. Welcome to my brand new podcast show. I'm so excited to be able to come to you every week with a brand new episode, providing you with tools, strategies, and support to help you grow your business or to help you just live your life and to help you release your awesome to the world. I haven't named the show yet, which I think is hilarious, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm walking out the thing that I share with the people that I work with, the things that I share in my message. You don't always have to get it right, but you have to get it going. And instead of, spending time trying to figure out what am I going to call the show and what is it going to be named, right now it's Cheryl Pullins Show and we're going to roll with it. So today we're going to talk briefly about making the life balance juggling act look easy. We're going to talk about making it look easy. I'm going to bring to you 3 tips that you can use to help contribute to creating a life you love. Some of the reasons why we don't love our lives, if you will, is because we spend most of it trying to please others. We spend a lot of it doing things for others, and we kind of save ourselves for last. It's almost by design that we wind up not honoring ourselves and not being authentic to ourselves because we're so busy. We're on the hamster wheel. We talk about being on the hamster wheel in corporate America, but even if you are an entrepreneur, you're a woman in business, you're on the hamster wheel. You're on the email hamster wheel. You're on the social media hamster wheel. It's like the 3-ring circus. You're jumping from one ring to the other, trying to keep all the balls in the air, trying to, run your business, trying to run your household, trying to be mom, trying to be sister, trying to be girlfriend, BFF, trying to be all the different things and play all the different roles that are quite important in life. However, at some point, you have to take an assessment of those roles and determine how you are going to play those roles out. So I want to share with you these 3 tips, and then I will let you go and enjoy the rest of your day. So here are some questions that we want to answer. And so the first question is, how do you handle requests when you know you don't have the time to do them? The question is, how do you handle requests when you know you don't have time to do them? Here are 2 strategies for you. One is you really have to learn how to say no. I don't want to sound cliche, but it's the truth. You have to learn how to say no. You can say it quite politely, of course, and you can say it with a smile as well. Saying no allows you to be authentic to who you are, and it also allows you to choose yourself first. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that there aren't times where, you have to make the choice and you have to say yes. And, you have to, it can't be about you, if you will. But as a habit, as a way of functioning and operating on a regular and consistent basis, you have to learn how to say no, and you have to choose you first. But in saying no, what you want to do is offer an alternative option or solution. Don't leave the person hanging high and dry. You can still be that resource to them by saying, I may not be able to do it, but I know someone who can. So the answer about handling requests when you know you don't have time. Learn to say no politely and offer an alternative option or solution. So a very frequent question that I get when I do this presentation is, how do you overcome the guilt of saying no? That's huge. And not wanting to feel guilty or not wanting to come off like you don't care is one of the driving forces and driving reasons why we don't say no. We find ourselves in situations that we really, really, really don't have time for, that might not even be in our brilliance, but people have gotten used to asking you to do something and you've been used to saying no. But how do you say no? Or you've been used to saying yes. You've been used to saying yes. So how do you say no and not feel so guilty about it? Well, a guilt-free no is really about being authentic and true to yourself with the understanding that there may be possible consequences. So being guilt-free is, yes, you can say no, but also understand that there might be a consequence that you would encounter as a result of saying no. So, for example, if someone, say, asked you to put together an event or help them put together an event or support them with an event, and you say, I'm very sorry, but my plate is very full and I really don't have time to do that. Well, the consequence of your saying no could very well be now they don't want you to participate at all. So just be consciously aware, of what it might cost you, because I believe that the reason why we guilt ourselves into saying yes is because we don't want to suffer the consequences of saying no. I think that's pretty huge. So another question is, how does one set effective boundaries at work or at home? This is huge. Setting boundaries. Sometimes we are all over the place. We blur the lines, and boundary setting has to start with us first. We can't expect people to respect boundaries if we have not set them or communicated them. So here are 3 things that you can do, or 3 things I want to share, because only you can determine your boundaries and what's needed to help you live a free, fulfilled, and authentic life. Disconnect from social media and email. You can do it. Honest, you can. Choose times throughout your day. Be strategic about it. Choose times throughout your day where you set the boundary of disconnecting from social media and email. Choose what those times are. Choose the times that you're going to disconnect from phone calls. You can, even if you shut you put your phone on, do not disturb for, 30 minutes throughout the day. Give yourself 30 minutes of quiet time. That's a boundary you can set for yourself. Set a boundary of me time. Choose a day where it's just about you. It could be one day on the weekend, one day during the week, whatever fits your schedule and your lifestyle. But me time is vital to the success of your business. It's also vital to your own personal success, your personal fulfillment, and it helps you to recenter yourself so that you can continue to serve in whatever capacity you serve as an entrepreneur or professional woman. Now, this is a big for people with children. We so many times, especially moms, we continue to do things for our children that they really can do themselves. Or we do things that they could help us with. Give them chores. Let them do things. Let them help you. 1, it helps you. And 2, it helps them to grow, evolve, and become an amazing individual because they've learned a sense of being responsible for something. And then clearly communicate all of those boundaries that you set for yourself. Clearly communicate those boundaries so that people know and understand how you function, because I believe that you teach people how to treat you. So once you've set those boundaries, teach those boundaries to those that need to know. The last thing I want to cover are some tools that could help you with trying to make this life balance juggling act look easy. I mentioned earlier the please do not disturb feature on your phone. you are free to use it. It's part of your phone. Another thing is don't pull all of your email accounts on your mobile devices. The most important email that I have that I only give out for specific and important things. That's the email that I have on my phone, and that's the one that requires me to really personally respond and make sure that I take action. And that I'm aware. So, I know a lot of us, we have 3 and 4 email accounts, take some of those email accounts off, create a junk email account where all your junk email is sent to that account. And that's something you can look at your leisure. Create a to-do list. Your to-do list helps to guide your day. But here, I want to caution you to just be realistic. Be realistic about what you put on your to-do list. Don't fill it with a whole bunch of things that's going to crowd your day from the time you wake up until the time you go to sleep. Put some key things on your to-do list that are going to support your overall strategy, in particular for your business. You may have to have a business to-do list and a personal to-do list, and that's okay. That is really okay. Another tool you might want to use is to block out time on your calendar for your me time. Schedule it and treat it like an appointment. Make it a non-negotiable appointment that you do not cancel, that you do not move unless, you just absolutely have to do it for a revenue generating activity. Other than that, your me time is a time you should respect. Put it on your calendar. Make sure it happens. So there you have it. That's a little bit about making the life balance juggling act look easy. You contribute to that. You can set boundaries. You can learn to say no. And you can use tools that are going to help you manage that life balance juggling act. This is Cheryl Pullins from iCoachWomen.com, where we help women who are in business or professional women. We provide them with tools, strategies, and support so that they can use their gifts, create a life they love, and release their awesome to the world. You can learn more at iCoachWomen.com. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday.